How the frick is it going, boys? And there's a freaking car alarm just went off right when I started recording. We bumped it up to 6 plates this time. I figured I might as well push myself to the edge, you know, because I'm freaking doing like 30 reps, 5 plates. So I might as well do 6 plates. But look at the freaking back. I don't know why my back looks so voluptuous right now. It's freaking leg day, baby, not even freaking pull day. I kind of changed the angle a little bit because there was a fellow fella using the machine like right behind me, so that's why there's a bit of an acute angle, an obtuse angle. But yeah, I'm actually at work right now. It's like 8 o'clock at night. I was freaking, you know, had nothing better to do, so I'm like, yo, Eric. Eric's my boss. He's the best, dude. I'm like, yo, let me freaking knock this out. I'm tearing this deck apart. And I got to dig a deep hole, like a 4-foot deep hole in this basement to put a sump pump in. Yeah, like 3 to 4 feet. Yeah, I actually just hit this leg deck a couple hours ago. I did 3 hours of work this morning. Started freaking downpouring, so I texted my boss. I was like, yo, about to just call it for the day. And he said, that's fine. And, but now it's clear skies. Sun's about to be setting, you know, freaking 45 minutes to an hour. So what better way to enjoy it than freaking, you know, making money at work, making money while being outside. It's pretty optimal to me. And freaking editing a video while I'm at it. You know, finish making this video. I might actually put in a video part of this of me walking around and talking. I didn't even think I was going to hit a leg day today because I did very heavy deadlifts at Crunch yesterday. I deadlifted 625. I don't know if you guys saw that video. But yeah, now I'm back to doing barbell back squats again, so I might be seeing my deadlift go up because I feel like if you can get a heavy squat, you'll get a heavy deadlift. Not the other way around, though. I've talked about this before. I don't think that's a true statement for the other way around, for the vice versa. But yeah, so I did everything in this workout except the last exercise, which was just like 3 sets of 190 pound dumbbell. You heard that correctly. 190 pound dumbbell RDLs. I just use one of them, and you can really get your freaking hamstrings on fire. You can really get them shits tight. Great exercise. But yeah, I didn't see a need to do that because I almost blew my hamstrings out of my freaking legs yesterday just by how hard I went while deadlifting. You guys are about to see in a couple seconds that I'm back. Well, I've been back doing squats for the last couple leg day videos, but I'm chewing my fingernails. Ow! I just ripped off a hangnail. Oh, it's bleeding. Ow. I'm sorry, I was gay. Yeah, I know, it's such a nice angle. Very nice angle. But yeah, I think I'm crazy. I just started to realize, I think I'm like schizophrenic. But yeah. Ow, that hurts. But yeah, right here, 365, and just focus on getting, I used to go to parallel, but now I'm going below parallel. I mean, barely. Well, you know, I've got freaking fat, thick, girthy hamstrings, so hamstrings are so voluptuous. The hamstrings, I would say, are below parallel. If you watch closely. Yeah. I'm pretty content with that depth. Yeah, I hit 8 reps of 365. I used to do like 16 reps of 365, but whatever. I'm just happy to be squatting again, you know. Happy to be doing it without getting like mad knee pain, you know, and that tightness that I was getting in my hips. Yeah. Freaking not too much else to say, but other than, yeah, I'm very happy that I can do these again. Thank you, Jesus, for that. It's freaking amazing. But yeah, hit this second set. You're about to see. All right, right here, same weight. I hit it for like 5 this time. I like to rest more when I do squats. Instead of like resting the good old 3 to 4 minutes, I rest like 8 minutes, just because it's such a physically demanding, central nervous system draining exercise. I think they're way harder than deadlifts, bruh. I mean, deadlifts, if you're going heavy deadlifts, it's like, okay, you gotta psych yourself out. But this is like freaking, all this weight's on your back. It's crushing your organs. It's freaking just crushing your body, just pushing you down on the ground. I don't know if you guys ever pounded fence posts manually, not using a freaking pounding machine, a gas pounder, air pounder, freaking hydraulic, whatever pounder your fence company might use. But if you try doing it the old-fashioned way, like, I don't know if you guys ever put up a fence around a farm, like when you were a kid and you're growing up on a farm. That's what I did. But yeah, that's what it's like squatting. That you just pound that sucker in the ground. That's what it feels like when you squat. The weight's just pounding you in the ground. Very aggressively. It's a very aggressive lift. Good for explosion. Good for fast twitch muscle activation. Be a freaking athlete. Freaking jump out the gym. Hit your head in the 10-foot rim. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, after this set, I bumped it down to like 335 because, I'd just be getting like 3-4 reps at that point. So figured I might as well add some hypertrophy on top of this cake, because I freaking squatting to get a cake, That sounded pretty gay, but you know what I mean. There's been some gayness going on in the comments. This guy named Gavin, I love you, buddy, but freaking stop. You're being too gay, dude. Saying I love your muscles with hearts, bro. You gotta stop being gay, dude. That's gay. I'm gonna tell someone that I'm gonna tell one of your family members that you're saying gay stuff. So I'd stop saying gay stuff, else they're gonna know. I mean, I don't know how to tell them because I don't know you personally, and I wouldn't do that. I'm just kidding. I appreciate the comments, even if they're slightly homosexual. I don't know if I should say that because then that makes me gay. I don't know. But yeah, so 335 right here. I think this is my 3rd set, 4th set. I'm not paying attention. What the frick, Nick? After this, I gotta freaking get back to digging this sump pump hole. I think that's how you say it, but yeah. All right, what's going on here? Okay. Yes, that was my fourth and final set. Pretty low of volume for today's the leg day in this video. Just because this 4 sets of squatting, that's most of the work right there. It's very intense. Oh, dude, I got this freaking JBL speaker here. I'm about to start playing some Death. Lack of Comprehension. That's such a good song. I got that song stuck in my head. That like 32-second long bass intro. I don't know the lyrics, but Chuck just comes in freaking spitting. Oh, he's spitting. Mike Tyson. That's who I was mimicking right there when I made that funny noise. But yeah, this is how I ended the workout. This is good because my hips, they get very tight. And this opens them up. And honestly, I found, to be quite frank, that if I lean forward and freaking fondle and grab and grope them. I'm sorry. It's so stupid. If I grab the machine, I get a better stretch. So that's why I'm doing that. Here, let me show you guys my project I'm working on here. It's nothing crazy, but let me give you a little sneak peek, a little preview. How do I stop the recording? All right, boys. Flip the camera. Tearing out this deck right here. I did this within like less than an hour, about an hour, something like that. I got the hard bar inside the house, but I've been tearing apart. Not this section staying, but not this section. Whatever freaking dildo built this thing, they didn't really think about it too well. They built it on the ground. It's retarded. That's so stupid. Yeah, there's like no foundation. These posts, no concrete. They're not in concrete. I literally, I don't know where, I don't freaking, all right, well, there was a hole where there was one in here. Is it, I don't know. I must have got covered up a little bit. I literally pulled it out of the ground. See? I got steel toes on. Don't worry, it doesn't hurt. But yeah, very unstable. Very disappointed. Tisk. Not a way to build a deck. And I don't even build decks. I built fences, but I know enough about it to tell you that that's not how you build a deck. Freaking 4-year-old could tell you that. But, oh, it's gonna get dark. It's gonna get spooky. Ooh, see, I have to duck the whole time I'm in here. But this is also what I'm working on. With the post hole diggers, jackhammer, hard bar. I just worked on this garage today, flattening everything out to freaking perfection. I got the tamper. I'm gonna run that tomorrow to fully finish that freaking project in there. But yeah, I gotta go at least another foot. And then I'm gonna try to finish that deck before freaking 10. Before it gets, well, it is probably gonna be pitch black by the time I finish, but it's okay. You know, but yeah, this was a fully furnished, this was a fully freaking furnished basement / house not too long ago, about 5 weeks ago, I would say. About 4 to 5 weeks ago. Like there was a carpet in here, couches and shit, and TV. Now look at it. It's freaking not a trace of any civilization, any freaking living quarters. It's like freaking, looks like a dungeon in here. I mean, that's kind of what it is at this point. But yeah, I mean, so we've come quite a long way, to say the least. Yeah. What else should I talk about? But yeah, tomorrow we have chest. I'm almost tempted to try to take the 120-pound dumbbells for a ride and incline bench. Freaking chest and front delts have been getting bigger and bigger. And I'm only on like, I think it's I want to like 150 tests a week. That's all I'm on right now. Nothing else. I mean, just a little bit of Retta to keep my freaking abs nice and defined. But yeah, I'm hopping on Mastron hopefully this week. Hopefully it's going to come in the mail this week sometime. I had to freaking buy $400 of Bitcoin just to buy it. So should be in some time this week. I'm going to be blasting a lot of Mastron. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to that square jaw that it gives you too. I hope I don't lose my hair though. I had someone make fun of my hairline. Let's see. Bro, my hairline's a little, I don't know. Well, Jalen, she kind of, when she fixed my hair, she kind of freaking pulled balls in it's not her fault. But my hair was all knotted up because I was like a retard and I didn't, comb my hair or anything. So she had to freaking like oil up my hair. No, I'm just kidding. But she had to freaking put the shit in my hair and like try to like pull the knots out. But I ended up losing like half of my hair. I had freaking hair everywhere. Hair was coming out everywhere. I had so much more hair. But, you know, it's whatever. I'm just happy to have the knots out of my hair. But yeah, I got to get back to work. Guys. I'll see you guys next video. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Remember, I love you and Jesus loves you. Peace.